Hello and welcome to the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. The grandstands are packed, the cars have made their way to the grid, and we're minutes away from lights out. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of the Silverstone Circuit. With 18 corners and average lap speeds of around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat, Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching for as they go down into turn one?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn one as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Gasly, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Stroll and Roman Grosjean, Norris, Magnussen, Sergio Perez and Albon. Fiat, Russell, Carlos Sainz and Robert Kubica, Giovinazzi and Kimi Räikkönen finishes off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck. Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Just leave me alone, I know what to do.
the start. Is ahead of you, less than a second separate you, they're on fresh softs. Kvyat is behind you, the gap is less than a second, they're on old softs. 6 laps until your pit window is open, 12 laps to go. Okay, entering lap 3 now, DRS has been enabled. Less than a second separate you, they're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.5. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. To teammate behind is 2.0 seconds. less than a second. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:35.6. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. The pit window, you'll be on the mediums. Ahead, less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:35.4. You're closing by 0.4 per lap. Effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there. Stroll ahead, gap to car in front is 1.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:36.3. You're gaining by 0.1 a lap. Antonio is coming in for a stop. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, clear. Pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. You'll be racing on the exit. Go, go, go. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. P17 now, we have P17, Kvyat ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Albon behind. The gap to the car behind is 2.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 5 laps till the end. over. We need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Stroll is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.1. We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Great pass. Okay, we're not seeing any issues with tyre wear right now. You should have good grip for a while yet. Is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:35.7. You're closing in by around 1.4 seconds a lap. This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 4.5 seconds. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Kimi Räikkönen is my standout today. Nothing you could construe as showboating, just an incredibly consistent performance out on track.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.